Today we're talking about something that literally carries us through every single day, yet, let's be honest, rarely gets the deep attention it deserves. Yep, I'm talking about our shoes. I mean, if you think about the daily Nigerian hustle, the sheer energy it takes just to get from point A to point B, you know our footwear goes through absolute extremes. So today, we're unpacking a really fascinating analysis of shoe hygiene in Nigeria. We're going to move way beyond just looking good and explore how our daily habits are actually impacting our health, our comfort, and yep, even our wallets.
There's this saying from the source that in Nigeria, shoes are more than fashion. They are part of our daily survival. And honestly, it is so incredibly true. Just picture a typical week for a second. We're talking morning school runs, navigating those notoriously dusty roads, making trips to the busy markets, and then, of course, dancing the night away at an Aombe party. Oh, and let's not forget the long, long walks under that blazing sun. Our shoes are right there on the front lines, literally shielding us and surviving the elements right alongside us.
Section 1. Our common shoe habits. The quick fixes we all rely on. Now, what's really interesting here is how perfectly our everyday behavior maps out based on the material. Take our leather shoes, for example. The school shoes or corporate wear. We often wait until there's a huge event, like an Owambe or a big meeting, before we actually bust out the polish. Then for our everyday sandals and slippers, especially during the muddy, rainy season, well, the most common habit is just a quick splash or rinse with water, right? And then we have sneakers, massively popular, especially with the youth. But the common habit? We wait until the dirt is glaringly obvious, and then we just scrub them aggressively with soap and a super strong sponge or hard brush.
And then there's the universal habit of the quick rag wipe. Come on, we've all done it. You're rushing out the door for work or school, you spot the dust from the street, and you just grab a rag for a quick wipe down. Now, the source material absolutely acknowledges this is genuinely helpful. In a country where dusty roads are just a normal part of the landscape, this simple act is important to keep things looking neat. But, here's the big question. Is this surface-level fix actually enough? Are we kind of just ignoring hidden problems because the dust is gone? Which brings us to a really crucial pivot. We have to ask ourselves, so why is shoe hygiene actually important? If the dust is gone and the shoe looks okay, why dig any deeper? Well, it turns out, shifting our focus entirely from just appearance to actual, genuine hygiene unlocks some serious benefits for both our physical health and our personal wealth.
Section 2. The hidden costs. Beyond the surface dirt.
You see, when we rely on those quick fixes, we're basically inviting a whole host of unseen consequences. Take that quick water rinse for sandals, for instance. Sure, the mud comes off, but that surface wash completely misses the smell-causing bacteria hiding deep in the footbed. Or think about wearing the exact same pair of shoes every single day because of a busy schedule. Not giving those shoes time to air out creates the perfect dark, damp environment for bad odor and foot infections to literally thrive. And remember, saving the leather polish only for special occasions? Yeah, neglecting regular leather care actually leads to the material drying out and cracking. So we end up with reduced comfort and much, much faster wear and tear.
And speaking of wear and tear, let's talk about our drying methods. When our shoes get wet, the immediate instinct is to just toss them out directly under the harsh Nigerian sun. I get it, it seems like the fastest, most logical solution, right? But the source data clearly warns against this. That intense heat actually weakens the shoe's glue, fades the color, and causes the materials to crack. On the flip side, drying them in a shaded, airy place, or just under very mild sunlight, safely preserves the life of the shoe. Fast isn't always smart, folks. So, the crucial takeaway here is a pretty simple equation. Better shoe care equals saving money plus supporting your health. Think about it. Clean shoes protect your feet from painful infections and embarrassing odors, which just makes you way more comfortable. And simultaneously, maintaining the materials properly means your shoes last much longer, saving you from constantly having to buy replacements. It's quite literally a medical and a financial investment.
Section 3. Smart steps to shoe care. Elevate your everyday habits.
Okay, here are the 6 golden rules from the source. Number 1, clean regularly. Seriously, don't wait until the dirt is screaming at you. Make it a habit. Number 2, dry properly. That means utilizing that shaded, airy space we just talked about. Number 3, rotate your shoes whenever possible, just so one pair has the time to properly breathe and air out. Number 4, wash the insoles. Number 5, use the right methods. And number 6, clean your feet. Let's break a couple of these down a bit further. Let's zoom in on step number 5 for a second, using the right methods.
Look, not all shoes are created equal. Leather, canvas, rubber, and suede all demand completely different care. Remember that common habit of scrubbing white sneakers with a hard brush and strong soap? Well, while that might blast the dirt away, the source highlights that this aggressive scrubbing can actually damage and tear the fabric over time. We absolutely have to tailor our cleaning approach to the specific material, otherwise, we're just destroying the shoe while trying to clean it.
And here is perhaps the most overlooked step of all. Wash the inside and clean your feet. It is so easy to obsess over the shiny exterior, but the inside, the insoles, is exactly where the sweat and bacteria actually hide out. You have to wash inside the shoes too. And crucially, proper shoe hygiene doesn't end with the shoe itself. Clean feet and fresh, clean socks are the absolute foundational elements of shoe hygiene. You can't put a dirty foot into a clean shoe and expect a good result, right? As we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to take a moment to absorb this fantastic quote from the source material, courtesy of your hygiene doctor. It says, "Taking proper care of your shoes is not luxury, it is wisdom." I love that. It's such a profound shift in mindset. Good shoe hygiene is absolutely not about owning the most expensive, flashy shoes on the market. It is entirely about cultivating healthy, smart, everyday habits. Which leaves us with this final important question to ask ourselves as we step out tomorrow. Are your daily steps supporting your health or just hiding the dirt? Healthy living really does start from our everyday habits. So upgrade your routine, take care of your footwear, and keep your steps fresh.